Good afternoon and welcome to B.LEAGUE action here this Sunday afternoon as we have the IBARAKI robots taking on NIIGATA ALBIREX. These two squads already faced off yesterday with IBARAKI winning that by 20 points. They won 74-54. We'd like to welcome you back to the Adastria Mito Arena for the second of these two games these two squads will be playing this weekend. For IBARAKI, they'd like to be able to get back-to-back victories here in front of their hometown fans, but for NIIGATA, they want to be able to stop their losing streak. Let's see what transpires in the next 2 hours. Taking a look at NIIGATA ALBIREX, they're actually on a 5-game losing streak, but let's take a look first at the team standings. Both these teams at the bottom. IBARAKI at 10-28, and we have NIIGATA just with 5 victories, up against 34 setbacks. So once again, just looking at the last 5 games of NIIGATA, they've all been losses, including that loss that they had yesterday. For IBARAKI, they're actually in a 3-game winning streak. They won last March 6 against Kyoto, March 16 against Sunrockers Shibuya, and then yesterday defeating NIIGATA ALBIREX. Here are some of the highlights of yesterday's competition. As far as IBARAKI is concerned, they want to be able to make it back-to-back, that's for sure. Trasolini was the leading scorer yesterday, as you see him banking in that 3 and hitting another one from the corner. Mark Trasolini yesterday had 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Roscoe Allen led his team with 14 points, 7 boards, and 2 assists, but it wasn't enough. Si Lidse Nepawe, always a power inside, was able to get 10 rebounds, but only able to come up with 6 points. The big disappointment yesterday was Jeff Ayers. He did come up with 10 boards, but unfortunately only 2 points for the former NBA champion with the San Antonio Spurs. We haven't even seen him in the highlights. There he is boxing out. That's him on your screens there. At the half, it was quite close at 43 apiece. But can you imagine, for 43 points, they only scored 11 the rest of the way. That's bad. You score 11 points in 2 quarters. Here's Chahale Stapscott in the open court. Many times scoring leader in the B2 division. He did quite well yesterday. He had 9 points, 11 boards, and 2 assists. Those were the numbers yesterday. 12 turnovers for IBARAKI, 20 for NIIGATA ALBIREX. Just too much. Points in the paint, 28-20. Bench points, plus 11 here for IBARAKI robots. And you can see they just shot so much better from both 2 and 3-point distance. They got 6 more free throws. Just about the same attempts, but look at that. 88%, almost 90% shooting from the free throw line for IBARAKI. And all of those helped contribute to their victory. As we take a look at the lineup here of the IBARAKI robots, as usual, Chahale Stapscott. They've got Mark Trasolini, who we talked about already. Also on your screens right now is Eric Jacobson, their center power forward, standing 6'10". And they also are looking forward to big contributions from Atsunobu Hirao. Though yesterday, Fukusawa helped them out with 12 points and 7 assists. Javi Gomez de Liano from the Philippines, only 4 minutes on the floor for his squad. But nonetheless, it was a victory for IBARAKI. There you have Keita Tsurumaki. He was in the court for almost 30 minutes. He's in there primarily for defensive purposes. Tsurumaki, shooting guard, and one of the pillars of the future for the squad of IBARAKI. Looking at the other contributors, this is the lineup of NIIGATA ALBIREX. We talked about Roscoe Allen having 14.7 boards. Kobe Paras, a decent showing with 11 markers to go with 2 rebounds. And Zen Endo, their usual starter, the Spitfire guard, had 6 points and 2 assists. So they're going to need a whole lot more. Here's Kobe Paras on your screens. This is his performance yesterday. He was on the floor for 28 minutes, 28 and a half to be exact. Scoring 11 points. He was 1 out of 6 from 2-point distance. A much better showing though from 3. Well, they're going to need a whole lot from Kobe here. They don't want to have another loss, which is going to add to their losing streak. Can they get it done though? Ibaraki has been playing so well as of late. Now we're going to have the starters from the squad of NIIGATA. There's a starting 5. They're going to start out with number 4, Jeff Ayers. Number 6, Kobe Paras. Number 21, they have Yuto Nomi. Number 25, Roscoe Allen. And the aforementioned Spitfire, number 34, Zen Endo. Big win yesterday by Ibaraki by 20. And now we have the introduction of the hometown Ibaraki Robots. And there you got a starting 5 for the hometown Ibaraki Robots. Starting out with number 2, Kohei Fukuzawa. They've got number 11, Chahale Stapscott. Number 21, Eric Jacobson, their man in the middle. Number 25, Atsunobu Hirao, one of their key players. And they have number 29, Keita Tsurumaki, who we featured earlier. There are 3 officials entering the court right now, handling the proceedings for this Sunday afternoon. We've got referee Uroshima, referee Kubo, and referee Nakamichi. Once again, the starters for both these squads. The visitors, starting out with Ayers, Paras, Nomi, Allen, and Endo. For the Robots, we've got Fukuzawa, Tapscott, Jacobson, Hirao, and Tsurumaki. For a lot of the Filipino fans, they're hoping they get to see Javi Gomez de Liano in action. Let's see. Richard Glessman, the coach of Ibaraki, has been using him on and off. While for Coach Fujitaka Hiraoka, he relies heavily on that gentleman right there, Kobe Paras. Welcome to B-League action here this Sunday afternoon. Anthony Sutay with the call. Glad you're joining us. We're hoping this one goes down the wire. We love exciting ball games. Ayers and Jacobson to start things off. Ayers with a tip. And NIIGATA with first possession here. A lot of times they look for Zen Endo quickly. Zendo with a quick touch. They go to Ayers. Maybe they don't like to get him started off, and he gets off to a good start, knocking down that first shot. 2-0 for NIIGATA. Remember, Ayers only had 2 points yesterday, so right now he's matched his total from Saturday's output. Quickly inside, a little bit too strong. Jacobson can't get it. Ayers picks it up. Allen in the open court. They're going to Ayers. Let's see how much they want to get him involved early. Paras. Paras will take it strong inside. Kisses it off the glass. Will miss though. Tapscott comes away with it. Open in the corner. They go inside. That's a nice looping shot for Fukuzawa. And we're tied at 2. Not necessarily looking for Endo. They've got him in the corner together with another shooter. Here's Paras. They kick it out. Ayers for 3. That's offline. Ayers now 1 for 2 from the field. Tapscott will try to bring it all the way close. Gives it up to Jacobson. That pass a little bit too tight. He might have been better served with a jump hook there. He had the opening. Was a little gun shy, which is quite surprising for somebody like Tapscott, who's a scoring leader. He's been a little bit gun shy here in the first division. We're still tied at 2. Back out to Ayers. Surprising, Endo not making his move. They go to Allen. Ayers in the low block. That's going to be an offensive foul. Not a good move that time by Ayers. The shooter was free already. He didn't have to make contact. Let's see if we can see that on the replay, just so you can understand what transpired. Well, no replay there. Still a 2-point lead enjoyed here. And just like that, we're going to have a turnover. It's tit for tat. Kohei Fukuzawa that time. There's Zen Endo. A lot of times he likes to really race up court. But now they're being a little bit more methodical in the half-court set. Paras looking for space. Up and under move. Kisses it off the glass. Kobe Paras with his first 2 points. And it's a 2-point lead early for NIIGATA. They go to the wings. Open to Fukuzawa. A little bit too strong. Oscar Allen really manning the boards quite well. They go inside to Jeff. Ayers up against Jacobson. Nice matchup. He's going to miss there. Jacobson really held his ground. Not good spacing. Jacobson will come out, eventually get it from there, then make his move. Up and under move. Works. Jacobson with excellent footwork there, and we are tied at 4. 3 minutes gone already. Ayers from downtown will miss. He's 0 for 2 from there. Trying to get inside. Ill-advised shot if you ask me. Not the best of shots coming from Yuto Nomi. Trying to go inside. That's a little too strong off the glass, but that might be an offensive foul. He dipped the shoulder. That was clear. He's asking for a flop, but look at it here. Ayers was just standing there. Bang. Dropped him down. Drew the offensive foul. He was looking for a 3-point play. And it's going the other way. That's going to be 1 personal foul on Jacobson. 1 also on Ayers. Not too much for the crowd to be able to cheer for us. Tenyoku You will check in for the robots. Oh, check that. That's Hiryu Okamoto for NIIGATA. Early substitution here from the ALBIREX. Kobe Paras. Strong move. Kissed it off so softly but it's still rimmed out. Still knotted at 4. Fukuzawa trying to get away from Endo. Here's Hirao, their team captain. Now tap Scott. That's a good move. He was asking for a foul. He was also very close to a traveling violation. But a 2-point lead enjoyed by Ibaraki now. Their first taste of the lead. Zen asking for help. He gives it up to Ayers. Allen was their top scorer yesterday. Takes his first shot. It's an air ball. He was the leading scorer, but he only had 14 points. Hirao for 3! Bang! And just like that, it's a 5-point advantage here by Ibaraki. At 9-4. They got to be very careful. Talking about NIIGATA, they cannot allow this robot squad to build up a big lead so far this season. Endo takes up a shot. Can't reply there. NIIGATA has shown that they have not played very well coming from behind. Hirao puts up a jumper. No. That was a heat check early. They push it forward. Inside, power move. Ayers gets away. Ayers now with 4 points. Cuts the lead down to 3. 9-6 is our tally. Fukuzawa's done quite well. He hasn't really attacked the basket. They go inside to Jacobson. That's going to be a foul. If that's going to be a foul, he was looking for a 3-point play. They say no. He was fouled down low. The question is, if that's a foul on Jeff Ayers, that'll be number 2. Double checking if the foul is going to be on. Well, we have some shock troopers coming in. Chilidsi Nepawe will replace Roscoe Allen. Mark Trasolini coming in for the first time. Once again, we'd like to welcome you back to the Adastria Mito Arena, the home of the Ibaraki Robots. Looking to make this a 4-game winning streak. 4 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Checking in now is Yuto Nomi for NIIGATA. Yuto Nomi, an integral part of the squad. Look at that, they just left him open. They're lucky Trasolini didn't hit that. He hit a couple of threes yesterday. He's got to be a marked man from out there. Nomi picks up his dribble. Finds Nepawe. Nepawe a little bit out of his comfort zone. And you can see Jacobson just giving him all that space up high. Shot clock's now at 8. Ayers gets... That's very, very poor spacing. And not a well-run offensive set. Jacobson with the board. And Nepawe is going to pick up a personal. Nepawe held onto that ball just too long. And he came up with a foul there. That's a useless foul. NIIGATA already with 3 team fouls. Ibaraki with 2. New point guard. High off the glass, not gonna work. Here's Paras. He's gonna spin and lose it. Trasolini leading the break. It's a 4-on-2. Brings it closer. Open 3. Dodging another bullet there was NIIGATA. The Robots have had a couple of open shots, just can't knock it down. Here's Ayers. They look inside. That's where Nepawe can do a lot of damage. First 2 points for Chilidsi. Lead has been cut down to 1. A very low scoring quarter for both these squads. That pass a little bit too high. And now, NIIGATA looking to be able to tie things up. Or get a lead. Kobe misfires. That's tracked down there. Asahi Tajima in the ball game. That's him with the ball. Played for Hokkaido last season. Nice seal. Jacobson feels he's got the advantage here. Goes to his left hand. And with the body as protection, gets those 2 points. 3-point lead once again for Ibaraki at 11-8. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the first. Nomi puts up a 3. Will be short. Ayers gets pushed there by Trasolini. Mark will pick up foul number 1. Watch it here once again. Ayers got the inside position. Just a slight nudge, but it was enough to draw the whistle. Let's see how quickly Mark Trasolini can pick up from yesterday's tremendous performance. 18 points, 6 boards. Endo gives it out. Nepawe. That's a nice find. Yuto Nomi 3. That's offline and you can see it. Now it gets wedged up there. It's going to be a jump ball situation. Actually, should be a jump ball situation, and possession arrow will show we're going to the other side, to Ibaraki. First look here today at Yuichi Ikeda, the veteran. He's 38 years old, but he stands 6'3", so that's a lot of ceiling at the guard position. Hirao. Pocket pass to Tap Scott. Tajima. Tajima with a floater will come up short. Nomi will try to push it forward. Finds the veteran. Can't get it back. So they go to Nepawe. Again, Silici's got to give up that basketball. He's holding it a little bit too long. A foul's going to be called on Trasolini. It's going to be 2 quick fouls on Mark. Not a good sign. He might have to be replaced. Not quite sure why you had to be going for a foul, for a steal that high up. Well, he picked up his second personal foul. Let's see what decision will be made. As we have Daichi Taniguchi, standing 6'7", now coming in for the Robots. So Trasolini will be replaced. Overshooting there. So Chahel's the only import right now in the ball game for the boys in blue. Hira will bring it out using that pick. Defense sticks with him. They swing it to the other side. Turumaki no. Silici's been helping out on the boards, but he needs to be help out also offensively inside. There he is, ceiling. Doesn't get the pass. Well, they've got Ayers and Nepawe posting up. Ikeda gives it up. Well, Ayers got hit in the back of the head. Watch it here. There's the foul on Tajima. He falls. And he gets caught up there with the leg of Tsurumaki. No, check that. That's Taniguchi. .2 seconds remaining in the first period. We're hoping Taniguchi's okay. He's holding on to his knee. Well, the full weight of Jeff Ayers came down on him. Ibaraki already in the penalty. So Ayers is going to head to the line for 2 shots. A very low scoring quarter once again. The trainers are going to look at this one. We hope he's okay. Here comes Javi Gomez de Liano from the Philippines. Richard Glessman continues to bark out instructions. Roscoe Allen's going to make that free throw. He'll come in place of Jeff Ayers. Promptly makes the first. Roscoe Allen at 6'10", 28-year-old from Hungary. Will make both. That cuts the lead down to 1. Final possession belongs here to Ibaraki. So regardless of what happens here, they will have the lead after the first period. Using up clock. NIIGATA has 1 foul to give though. Let's see when they use it. They don't. Hirao puts up a 3. They're going to say it's a long 2. No, it's a 3. That was a very poor defensive stance put up here by NIIGATA. They're just going to double check if he got it off in time, and it looked like he did with a lot of time to spare. When you've got 1 foul to give, you should use it. They didn't use it, and Hirao just went to his spot, put it up and threw. Watch it here. The foul should have come there. But Nepawe, surprisingly, stepping backwards. What you do is you force him to dribble because time's not on his side. You come out to challenge. If Nepawe went out, he might have been able to come up with a block shot. That's lack of recognition there. But Hirao says, thank you very much. You're giving me the open shot. You're challenging me. I'll make you pay. They're still double checking. They need to be able to see it from another angle just to make sure that they see the shot clock as well. The angle where we just saw the replay didn't show the clock. So there's confirmation. It does go in. It does count. But they say it's not a 2. It's a 3. Actually, that shouldn't be 15-10 there in your score. It should be just 13. There you go. That's our official score, 13-10 at the end of the first period. Second quarter underway after a very low-scoring first period. Only 13 points for Ibaraki, but even worse for NIIGATA. They scored just 10. Remember, yesterday, in the second half, they scored a total of 11. Zen Endo's going to hit there. That's a good sign for NIIGATA. They need to get him on court. Yesterday, Endo with 6 points and 2 assists only in that losing effort, going down to Ibaraki by 20. 74-54. Jacobson inside. That's going to be a foul on Nepawe. No question about that one. That's going to be foul number 2 on Silidsi. He got beat there already. A lot of times, you just give that. They need you on the floor, talking about Nepawe. And now he might have to be replaced. He's frustrated with the call, but nobody to blame but himself. And he continues to talk to the referee, asking for confirmation. He was out of position, and he really tried to hack at that ball. Jacobson mixes the first, though. Only the first free throws given here to Ibaraki. So they're 1 out of 2. I thought I was going to jinx him. So officially 1 out of 2. Javi Gomez de Leaño still in the ball game here for the Robots. He played 4 minutes yesterday, contributing primarily on defense. Nice spot in the corner, and Tenyoku hits. That's Hiryu Okamoto. It's a 1-point lead now for Niigata. They got 5 points quickly here. There's a steal. Zen Endo. He's going to be hard to be stopped in the open court. And just like that, it's a 3-point advantage for Niigata. A quick timeout will be called by the Ibaraki Robots. Zen Endo with 4 points. To be able to start out the second period. And they got off to the way they would have wanted to. Especially after being down by 3 after the first period. Open 3 is going to be short. Silidsi is going to pick this one up. Fukuzawa has not really found his range yet here. Silidsi. That's what you should do. Try to attack. If it's not there, give it up. Allen. To Zen. Zen finds a space, finds Nepawe. Nepawe's going to come up short though. He should be going up with a purpose and to dunk it. And that's why he's frustrated there. He knew it. That's a perfect pass. He went up there just to lay it up and it fell short. Foul's going to be called there on Tsurumaki. Tsurumaki is always there as a last line of defense. Look at the team foul situation early here. 1 apiece for Niigata and Ibaraki. Nepawe on the line for 2 shots. You saw the first one was going to be long. Going to need these free throws. Yesterday they missed more than a few. That one offline, so it's 0 for 2. So now free throw numbers 2 out of 4 for Niigata. Still a 3-point lead for ALBIREX. Jacobson on the outside. Nice find, Hirao. To the corner. Chahale Stapscott. They're going to say no foul No, so check that. They're going to say no basket. Jacobson doesn't like the call. It might be going against him. Watch it here. He went up there. Well, Jacobson did get the inside track, so it should be 2 free throws for him. He's still disappointed. He's been asking for more than a few three-point play opportunities already. He had one earlier, which was called for an offensive foul. He thought it was a basket and one. Much better free throw there. Well, they are going to give him the three-point play. So we're tied at 17. Chance of defense here from the fans at Adestria Mito Arena. Allen. That's a nice find inside. Nepawe is going to get that to drop. That is where he can do a lot of damage. Once he seals, give him the basketball. Tsurumaki kicks it out. Hirao, open three, will come up short. Nepawe will get that. It's now with Okamoto. After Nepawe sets that pick, he should dive into the lane, just like what he's doing there. That's going to be tapped out by Fukuzawa. You like the aggressiveness being shown here by Zen Endo. Here comes Mark Trasolini. He was yesterday's hero. 18 points, 6 rebounds. But today, so far, all he has is 2 fouls. The timeout will be called here. 19 for Niigata, 17 for Ibaraki. Exactly 7 minutes remaining before the halftime break. 2-point lead enjoyed by Niigata. And that's going to be a 5-second violation. Not exactly the way you want to start out coming off a timeout. Kiryu Okamoto couldn't find anyone to pass it to. Just throw it to the opposite corner. Hirao gives it up. Tsurumaki. Nice seal by Jacobson. Chilidze just wiped that out of there. Roscoe Allen on the break. Will be fouled. That's going to be very clearly an unsportsmanlike foul called immediately on Keita Tsurumaki. Watch this defensive stance first. We're not going to show you the block. But here you can see Tsurumaki not going for the basketball. Just went for the man straight. And now they're going to review this one. It was very clear Tsurumaki was not going for the ball. Officially, his second foul. The only question now is if it's going to be an unsportsmanlike which it is right there. That's confirmation. That didn't take too long. In fact, I don't think they had to review that at all. He wasn't going for the basketball. He was just went for the man straight. That's going to be 2 free throws plus possession. So Roscoe Allen will head to the line now. Once again, remember yesterday we were tied at 43 all at the halftime break. And then from there, final score was 74-54 in favor of Ibaraki. So NIIGATA only scored 11 points in the second half. Now, these two teams might not even get to 43. Low scoring first period. 13 points for Ibaraki, 10 points for NIIGATA. Jeff Ayers will check back in together with Tajima. So one-man substitution on each squad. Tajima trying to wake himself up there with a little slap. Zenendo looks for space, easily gets blocked there by Jacobson. The boys in blue now off and running. That pass a little bit too low. Bounce pass. A little bit too tight there. Still going to be possession here for Ibaraki. 4-point lead enjoyed by NIIGATA. This is now their biggest lead at 21-17. Safely to Jacobson. Quick move from Fukuzawa. He just threw up that shot, hoping for the best. Roscoe Allen in the open court. We go now to Jeff Ayers. Allen with a 3-point shot. He'll miss. One and done there for the boys in white. 4 minutes gone here in the second period. Hirao looking for space. Team captain goes inside, puts it up. A little bit too strong, but Jacobson's there for the putback. Jacobson now with 10 points, 6 rebounds, so he's in double digits scoring-wise. Yesterday, Jacobson with 15 points, 4 rebounds in that victory of theirs. They go to the veteran once again. Nice spin. He hangs in the air. Nice basket from Ikeda. Lead is once again back up to 4. That's going to be touched last, I think, by Trasolini. But no, they say ball will stay here with Ibaraki. 5:18 to be played. Just about 18 seconds of game time before we get to the technical timeout of the first half. Chahale Stapscott will check back in. We now have Yuji Takahashi. His first taste of action. Kobe Paras is going to be sent back in. He's got 4 points. Yutonomi checking in as well. Tapscott with a handoff. We'll get it back. A lot of times he'll just stop and pop. Now tries to bring it closer. Will miss though. Paras collars that. Allen quickly inside. That's a good foul given up there by Yuji Takahashi. That would have been an easy 2 points there for Jeff Ayers. Exactly 5 minutes remaining in this one. And that's going to bring us to our official timeout. We'll be back for the final stretch of the first half in a bit. One half of a quarter still to be played here at the Adastria Mito Arena, the home of the Ibaraki Robots. Their squad still down by 4, now down by 6 after that inside incursion there. Strong move from Kobe Paras. This is now the biggest lead for NIIGATA at 6. Another low-scoring quarter here for both these squads. Shot's not going to work from the outside. Here's Roscoe Allen, pushes it forward. Nomi, back to Allen. That's an open 3. Didn't want to take it. Kobe will attack once again. Splits the double. That basket's going to drop. 3-point play in the offing here for Kobe Paras. Paras now with a total of 6 points. Could be 7 here with his free throw. Watch him split the double team. He saw the opening, put it up, it dropped. Well, he can take Takahashi to school. That's what he tried to do there. Timeout quickly will be called. Ibaraki now find themselves down by 8. Kobe Paras now with a bonus free throw. Ibaraki already in the penalty with still 4 minutes 21 seconds remaining here in the half. Paras can't get that to drop. Still, this is the biggest lead at 8. Let's see the plan of the Robots here from Coach Richard. That's not going to work. The offense of Ibaraki has really stagnated here in the second period. So far, Ibaraki has scored just 6. Can't be too proud of their performance in the first period as well, only scoring 13. Hirao, cross-court pass. Finds Tsurumaki. Tsurumaki will bring it in. Lay it in. No. That's touched last by Jacobson. They just can't buy a basket here. Under 4 minutes to be played. Tsurumaki disappointed, but he got the shot he was looking for. Now their chance of defense is a little louder than usual because their team is already down by 8. Nomi kicks it out. They go to Ayers. Save to the wrong individual. Kobe tries to attack. Falling away will be short. That might be a late call, but there was some contact. Paras falling away. Just didn't have enough juice on that shot. Loose ball foul going to be called on Roscoe Allen. That'll be Allen's first. Yutonomi really sticking there to Hirao. Tajima finds space, puts it up, kisses it off the glass. That's a good shot. That's gonna cut the lead down to 6. Tajima was looking for a shot the entire way. They look inside. Nomi's gonna be fouled. That's a good lead pass coming from Ayers. Tajima will pick up a personal. That is Tajima's second. He says no foul, but the referees say otherwise. Still a very low scoring period. Still also for both teams actually. So NIIGATA's got 17 already here. Well, definitely a much better showing than their 10 in quarter number 1. Nomi makes both, and the lead is back up to 8. Tapscott now playing the 1. Let's see if they try to look for Jacobson or Tapscott. Jacobson open for 3. Will bring it closer. That's a very good slam and attack. Got the defense to bite on that 3-point shot. That's going to cut the lead down to 6 once again. Zenendo back in the ball game here for the boys in white. Roscoe tries to attack himself. He should have went up a little stronger. He went up there for a layup. Tajima with the pass. Tapscott's going to get that to drop. And a timeout will quickly be called now by Ibaraki. After back-to-back baskets, has got NIIGATA's lead down to just 4. Two minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see what NIIGATA's got up their sleeve here, courtesy of Coach Fujitaka. They'd like nothing less than to score once again. Endo. That's a nice seal there by Ayers. Ayers, though, will overshoot. Get it back off that tip there from Roscoe Allen. Actually, a tip from Kobe Paras to keep it alive. And the lead is back up to 6. They want to get into the halftime break with a lead this time. The more comfortable, the better. That's a great pass. And a foul will be called there on Kobe. Tsurumaki. Timely cut. Got the pass. Watch it here. Jacobson. Saw the open teammate. And Tsurumaki now on the line for 2 free throws. Little powwow there between Kobe and the rest of his teammates. to the Makina on the line. Second one's going to drop. That's going to cut the lead down to 4. Nomi bring it down. And there was the watchful eye there of Najima. He gets it off to Allen. Now to Ayers. What a move there! That was a really nice long Euro step from Yuto Nomi. The lead is back up to 6 at 33-27. Attack inside is going to get a foul called on Jeff Ayers. Ayers is going to pick up his second personal. Or will that be given to Roscoe Allen? Ayers says he was just standing there. It was a slight nudge from Allen, but the officials will say it belongs to Jeff. Tapscott rattles in the second. That lead's going to be cut down to 4. 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining. Not too much chance of defense, which is quite surprising. I think their fans are a little bit worried about where they find Ibaraki robots right now after that resounding victory they had yesterday. Allen inside, stops. Will give it up. Yuto Nomi for 3. Yes! And our lead is back up to 7 here. Nomi finding his range early. And he's been quarterbacking quite well for his squad. Tapscott gives it up. Finds Hirao. Hirao making his move. There was nobody in front of him, but he missed. Nomi pushes it forward. They've got more than enough time. They say, let's go for the last shot. Good decision. Could they have their biggest taste of the lead with another basket here? Zen Endo gets away. The defense forgot about Zen Endo. And a strong finish here by the NIIGATA ALBIREX. They're happy after being blown out yesterday by 20. They now are up 38-29 at the halftime break. Showing you now some of the action here from the first two periods of play. Jeff Ayers getting off to a good start. That floater is going to work there for Kohei Fukuzawa. And then Paras with his first 2 points. He's got the length. He's got the skills. Gets it over there. And then Jacobson just muscling his way to position. And then in the open court, the team captain, Hirao, knocks that one down. Coach Richard Glessman in your screens there. He was very happy with the performance of his squad in the first period. Didn't really score too much, but their defense held Niigata to just 10. Coming with a quick basket there was Hiryu Okamoto. And then once again, Jacobson there gets blocked though. Nepawe has been a good last line defender. Jacobson taps that one through. And then the veteran Ikeda up against the much smaller Fukuzawa. He hits. And here's Paras taking it strong right after the timeout. They just quickly isolated him. Here he is, splitting the defense, puts it up. And he headed to the line for a three-point play opportunity. He would miss the free throw, though. Jacobson shows, attacks, and slams it through. And then Tajima. Not quite sure if that was a pass or it was deflected towards Chahale's Tapscott, but Tapscott will put it through. Allen kicks it out. Open three for Yuto Nomi. And Niigata continued to build on their lead, and they built lead of as much as 8 points. Final basket to end the half, and that gave them a 9-point advantage. As we take a look at the numbers, Niigata shooting 50% as compared to 41% from 2-point distance, and shooting slightly better at 20% to 12% from 3-point country. Free throws, both teams making 6 apiece. Turnovers, 6 turnovers for Ibaraki, just 3 for Niigata. That really worked in their favor. They were taking good care of the basketball. 18 to 24, those are the numbers inside the paint. And 2 to 9, those are actually the bench points. Looking at some more numbers, rebounds, just about even. Ibaraki actually had 2 more, 23 to 21. But in the assist department, Niigata, much better, with 8 assists as compared to just 6 for Ibaraki. We now have the leading scorers for both these squads. Niigata, led by the 7 points of Yuta Nomi, 6 points for Ayers, and 6 points for Zen Endo. In the assist department, those are rebounds. Nepawe had 5 rebounds and 3 assists for Roscoe Allen. On the other side, it's 12 points, 9 rebounds for Eric Jacobson, and 2 assists for Hirao. Scoring-wise, Jacobson, as we saw a while ago in that graphic, had 12 points, Tapscott with 6, and Atsunobu Hirao with 5. Last-minute powwow here before we begin. Looking back at yesterday's performance, Ibaraki won that game with a score of 74 to 54. At the half, they were tied at 43. And then Ibaraki went on a complete tear, totally dominating Niigata. Niigata only scoring 11 points in the third and fourth periods combined, and that's why they lost by a big margin. But right now, they're up by 9 after 2 quarters of play. Let's see what transpires in the next 2 periods. Can Niigata sustain this effort? Or can Ibaraki come up with the same showing they had in Saturday's affair? Still all to be played for here. We're coming to you from the Adastria Mito Arena, the home of the Ibaraki Robots. The crowd has been silenced here. After the first period, they've had not too much to cheer about. Keita Tsurumaki on your screens. He'll do the inbound. And there is their team captain, Atsunobu Hirao. They've got first possession to start out the second half. Will it be a better showing? Because they've gotten dominated, especially in that second period. Hirao sets it up. Long three works. That is the kind of start you want to be able to have if you're a fan of the Ibaraki robots. Fukuzawa knocking that one down and promptly cutting that lead down to 6. Let's see the response of Zen Endo and company. Yuto Nomi didn't start out this ball game. Roscoe Allen, his tap a little bit too short. Hirao will wait for the rest of the troops. Good transition defense shown here by the boys in white. Endo sticking a little bit too close. They bounce it inside. Jacobson falling away. Too much arc on that shot. No Paras. Oh, there's Paras. Check that. Nice look inside. Perfect pass with the left hand there. Kobe spots the open Jeff Ayers. Jeff Ayers wants to make up for a dismal performance yesterday. He now has 8 points. Yesterday he finished with just 2 points and 10 boards. Open three for Tapscott. That's going to be well short. Nomi bringing it up. Endo. Endo will attack. He's free. Puts up an open two. No question about that one. Zen Endo now with 8 points. Much better than yesterday's performance. He had just 6 and 2 assists. Right now he's got 8 points, 1 rebound and 2 assists. And a whole lot of basketball still to be played. Nomi will attack. A little bit too strong there though. Tapscott. They forgot to stop the man with the ball. He went all the way through. That should be a 3-point play opportunity. That's bad defense. You gotta let Tapscott pick up the basketball. He went all the way through. Kissed it off the glass. A chance to cut down his lead even further. Makes that 3-point play. Now a little bit more enthusiastic chance of defense here from the fans of the robots. Paras inside, layup, will drop. Extending that arm as long as he possibly can, and Kobe Paras will get that to fall. He's got 8 points. Jacobson, nice spin, gets away. He's got the advantage there over Roscoe Allen, no question. Lead is back up to 7. Trying to look for Jeff. Inside against Jacobson. He'll fall away. He's got that shot in his arsenal. Now in double digits here for Jeff Ayers. First player actually in double digits scoring-wise. Tsurumaki kicks it out. Hirao, open three. A little bit off to the left. And now Roscoe Allen left open. Not wanting to take that three though. Back to Ayers. Why not? Looking for back-to-back shots from that same spot. No. Off and running Jacobson. Asking for the foul there. Referee say play on. Will they attack early? No, they won't. Endo will give it up. Now Allen with the spin. That's too easy. Lead is back up to 9. Fukuzawa almost got away, but he got fouled. That's going to be the second team foul of NIIGATA. He had Zen Endo's number there, got away. Zen Endo picking up his second personal. Almost 4 minutes gone here in the third. It's gone by so quickly. Hirao using that Jacobson pick. Finds Fukuzawa. Ill-advised shot from Fukuzawa. Tap Scott's there though. He can't score from close range. And finally, on the third opportunity, Coach Richard Glesman livid on the sideline there. He can't believe there was no foul called until that last shot. But it works out. In the end, it's a 3-point play. Chance now to cut this further to 6. Nobody from NIIGATA picked that one up. And you can see there Richard Glesman on the sidelines pacing. Tapscott on the free throw line. Jeff Ayers there looking at his teammates, apologizing, saying that was mine. I should have picked it up. Yes, he should have. Hiryu Okamoto has checked in for the boys in white. Using the Ayers pick. They got Kobe on the opposite wing. But Ayers wants to take it on his own here. Falling away will be short. 2 quick misses there from Jeff Ayers. That's a long 3. That's going to fall well short. Now Endo. Endo. Nice find. Hiryu for 3. Not that time. Almost a steal. Tapscott gives it forward. Extra pass. Open 3. Tsurumaki. Tsurumaki can hit that if he's that open. And the lead has been cut down to 3 here. Let's see if Ayers is going to force the issue once again, or this time he gives it up to Roscoe. Now Endo. That's a poor pass. That was actually going nowhere. Very close to a 24-second shot clock violation. And back-to-back threes here for Tsurumaki. Has tied the ball game at 48. A timeout will be called by NIIGATA. They badly need this one. Big run put together here by Ibaraki. And anchored by that gentleman there. He hit a 3 earlier from one end. Hits another one from the other corner. That's the start that Ibaraki was really looking forward to here. Paras inside with a big slam. That is going to silence the crowd just for a little bit. He's got 10 points. So 2 players now in double digits for NIIGATA. That was a shot in the arm there for Kobe Paras for his squad. Tajima checking in. Tsurumaki with a spin. Gets denied there by Nepawe. Look at that spin there. Promptly gets denied, but a foul will be called. So 2 free throws coming up here for Keita Tsurumaki. Number 23, Kimitake Sato will check in here for Niigata. He played sparingly in the first half. Yuto Nomi is right back in action. Quick substitutions being done here by Coach Fujitaka Hiraoka, because it looks like we're going to be tied once again. A very good third period so far here for Ibaraki. They entered the second half down by 9, and we're tied at 50. Allen's going to walk this one up. Exactly 4 minutes to be played in the third. They bring out Jeff Ayers. Chilid Sinepawi in. Roscoe Allen overshoots that one. That one didn't seem like it had any chance of going in. Open 3. Jacobson for the lead. No. Allen pushing it. Finds Paras. Paras goes up high. He gets his pocket picked. He was looking for another slam, another highlight play for Kobe. Not that time. .330 to be played in the third. 50 apiece. Hirao kicks it out. Tsurumaki to the left hand. And he will go back to the line for 2 more free throws. Twice he's been blocked there by Nepawe. But twice, he's going to go to the line. They're going to call a foul on Kobe Paras. That was a little slim there. But regardless, 2 free throws once again for the very aggressive Tsurumaki. Give his squad a lead after quite a bit. It's there. Kobe's going to hit the bench after that third personal foul. Now a 2-point lead for Ibaraki. This is what they did yesterday. They came on very strong in the second half, talking about Ibaraki. Fukusawa checks back in. He was a starter today. In the backcourt there, together with Tajima. Hounding Yuto Nomi. Nepal is going to have to give that one up and then dive to the basket. Sato on the wing. They don't find him. Shot clock's at 6. Allen forced to put this one up. And does! We're tied at 52. Roscoe Allen now with 8 points. He had 18 yesterday in that loss. Tajima gets blocked once again. Nepal has had his share of blocks. Who will break this 52-all deadlock? Go inside to Chilidzi. Nepal, when he gets that low, even Jacobson will have a hard time stopping him. But at the same time, Jacobson was making sure he didn't pick up another cheap foul. He wants to use his fouls when it counts the most. Trasolini will be fouled going to the basket. Mark Trasolini with no points yet after an explosion of 18 yesterday. He could be picking up his first 2 points here off that foul from Nepawe. Silidzi picks up his third. Might be time for Jeff Ayers to come back in. Quiet night for Chilidzi Nepawe. He's got 4 points, 5 rebounds. It looks like Coach Richard Glessman says you'll finish the third period, regardless of those fouls. Trasolini makes the first, and he's finally on the board. Makes both, and we're tied at 54 once again. It's our 7th deadlock here. Still, this third quarter has been dominated by Ibaraki. They've scored 9 more points so far as we head into the final 2 minutes. Ikeda with a long 3. Nomi with the offensive rebound. Finds Allen. Can't find the right angle to get it to Nepawi. Roscoe will force it in. And he led to the line for 2 shots of his own. Ibaraki has actually had more free throws given, 15-9. But now with these 2 free throws, that'll bring the total free throws granted to the boys in white to 11. So far, they are 6 out of 9 for 66%. On the other side, Ibaraki is 14 out of 15 for 93%. So the free throw shooting, plus 8 for Ibaraki, has really gotten them back in this ball game. Allen makes the first. Second one's going to drop as well. Another 2-point lead here for NIIGATA. But their 9-point advantage to enter this half has been wiped out. Trasolini. Fukuzawa puts up a 3. That's good line, and it goes through. And it's now a 1-point lead enjoyed by the Robots. 11 points now in the contest here for Fukuzawa. So now there are 3 players in double digits scoring-wise for Ibaraki. 16 points for Jacobson, 12 for Tapscott, and 11 for Fukuzawa. And knocking on the door is Tsurumaki with 9. Can Fukuzawa heat up a little bit more? He's hit more than his share today. Nomi. Now they're going to try to set it up high. Zen Endo long 2. Hits! That's going to be a 1-point lead for NIIGATA. And Zen Endo in double digits. So 4 players in double digits here for the boys in white. Endo, Allen, Ayers, and Paras with 10 each. Tajima with the floater will come up short. Difference of about 12 seconds from the game clock and the shot clock here in the third period. NIIGATA in the penalty. Ibaraki. 2 more fouls to give. Let's see if they give it up wisely or if they use it. 3 for Endo. Kissing it off the glass. Not quite sure if that was meant, but he'll take it. The lead is back up to 4 here for NIIGATA. No more fouls for them to give though. Chahil Tapscott kicks it out. Open 3. Not gonna drop. Nepawi with the board and a very strong finish here for NIIGATA. But the quarter still belonged to Ibaraki as they chopped off more than a few points off that 9-point lead of NIIGATA to enter this half. These are the stats in game number 1 of the 4th quarter. And look at NIIGATA had 9 turnovers. No way you're going to win a ball game that way. 4th and final period here for this Sunday afternoon. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. Anthony Suntay with the call for B.LEAGUE action. And it's the Ibaraki Robots hosting NIIGATA ALBIREX. Final 10 minutes of play. These two teams faced off already yesterday. Ibaraki won that one, 74-54. But right now, they trail. They go inside. Nepawe puts it in. No. So close. Tsurumaki will force the issue. It looks like it's going to be a foul called there on Zen Endo. And I might have to agree with him there. It looked like a good swipe. That was all ball. But the referees will say there was some body contact. So back on the line here for Tsurumaki. He had 4 free throws to go with that 3-point shot that he had in the 3rd period. He's going to miss that first free throw though. Splits from the line. Now 15 out of 17 from the free throw line for Ibaraki. They continue to add points from there. That cuts the lead down to 3. Silitsine Power, remember, has got 3 personal fouls. Seems like Coach Richard trying to save Jeff Ayers for the final kick. Nomi for 3! A little bit too much height on that one. Missed everything, and Nepawe couldn't save it. When do you bring in Jeff Ayers? That's the big question here for NIIGATA. Tapscott. Jacobson with a handoff, finds his team captain. Hirao splits the middle, but that spin just a little bit too strong. He was worried about getting blocked. Silitsine Nepawe. Now Nomi. Trying to find Nepawe, doesn't get there. Nice quick hands for Zen Endo. Still, it's 5-on-4. Open 3, Tsurumaki. Yes! And we're tied at 61. Tsurumaki has come up really big here. Another one of those players in double digits. Endo puts up a long 2. Back rim. Silitsine Nepawe. Battling inside. Gets his team another possession. And it seems like Jeff Ayers is going to be checking in for him. Or will he replace Roscoe Allen? We'll find out. 3-man substitution coming in here for Coach Fujitaka. Kobe Paras checking in as well. It's Allen going to be replaced. So maybe give 2 minutes more here to Silitsine Nepawe, and then you bring in Roscoe Allen. That's good strategy. Kobe. That's a soft touch there from Kobe Paras. And the lead is up to 2 once again, 63-61. Timely offensive burst there from Kobe coming off the bench. They find Tapscott. Open 3, Jacobson. Can't nail that one. Nepawe with the board. Trying to push it forward, Zen Endo. Can't get that pass. So they'll reset. Paras with a 2, no. He got free there. Just couldn't knock it down. Still a 2-point lead here enjoyed by NIIGATA. Tapscott really not looking for his shot. Now he should take this one. We'll bring it closer. Gets denied. Shot clock down to 3. 2. Fukuzawa with a floater. No. Ayers will pick it up. Paras in the open court. 2-on-2 break. He feels he's got the advantage. Will put it up, and it'll drop for Kobe there. Back-to-back baskets has given NIIGATA a 4-point advantage. Tapscott asking for the foul. Referees say just continue to play. That's a breakdown in defense. Everybody forgot Tsurumaki. Chance of defense. Now a little bit more. A little bit more pronounced. Nepawe. We'll look inside. That's going to work. Hiryu comes up with a behind-the-back shot there. Fukuzawa tries to answer. Tajima using that pick. That's a long 3, a little bit too long. Jacobson, easy 2. Are they going to call a foul? Looks like they will. Didn't really seem like Nepawe fouled him there, but he reached in. So they're going to give him another shot here. That's going to be foul number 4 in Silidze Nepawe. Well, he was really about to be replaced by Roscoe Allen anyway, but he definitely didn't want to give up that easy 2, plus a foul. 67-65 is our official score. That's going to drop there. A chance of defense once again. Just 1 point separating these two squads. Zenendo will step back, put up a 3. Just short. And a chance now for Ibaraki to pull ahead. The captain, Hirao, working against Hiryu. The captain doesn't pick up his dribble, puts it up and through. That's over Jeff Ayers. And it's a 1-point advantage here now for Ibaraki. They're looking for another strong finishing kick, similar to what they did yesterday. Kobe trying to save his team. Puts it up with the left hand. No. Foul's going to be called on Zenendo. He's saying he got pushed from the back. Tajima using that screen well. Top scorers here for Ibaraki. Jacobson's got 19. Tsurumaki's got 15. Tapscott with 12. 4:47 remaining here in the ball game. We'll be back after this technical timeout. 4:47 to go before we get a winner here this afternoon. Who will it be? Will Ibaraki pick up their 4th straight victory? Or will NIIGATA stop their losing skid? Hirao will bring it closer. Gets away for 2! No, that doesn't drop! How did that not drop? Hirao shaking his head. But it's still a 1-point lead here for the robots. Hiryu at the point. Ayers puts up a 3. Bang! That's a big 3 here for Jeff Ayers. He has really come alive today. With just 2 points and 10 rebounds yesterday, Ayers much better today. He's got 13 points, 8 boards, and 2 assists. And it's a 2-point lead here for NIIGATA. Looking to tie things up, they go to Jacobson. Let's check the call. A while ago, Jacobson got an offensive foul on a play such as that one. And he's going to pick up another personal. So 2 offensive fouls here called on Jacobson. That's what happens when sometimes you're too strong. But credit also to Jeff Ayers for getting into the spot first. Under 4 to be played here at the Adistria Mito Arena. 2-point lead for NIIGATA. Looking for more. Getting away inside, but the layup just too strong for Yuta Nomi. Wow, what an opportunity to bring his team up by 4. Hirao. Hirao will hit, and we're tied at 70. Our 9th deadlock of the game. Who will have the stronger finishing kick and take the W? Nomi to Ayers. And an offensive foul is going to be called. That might be on Hiryu. But regardless of who it's on, we're going the other way. It's on Hiryu. Tapscott in the ball game now. Let's see if they can find him. Replacing Trasolini, who finishes with 2 points, 1 board, and 1 assist after coming away with 18 points, 6 rebounds yesterday. Nice seal, but Roscoe Allen getting in between. Under 3 minutes to be played here, and we are tied at 70. Nomi, release pass to Kobe. Kobe with a spin, up and under move with the left hand. Yes, that crawls through for Kobe Paras. That gives them a 2-point lead heading into the final 2.5. And our chance of score. Hirao. That's a long 2. It looked like he had his foot on the line. That's what they're going to give him. We're tied once again at 72. Ayers to Hiryu. Hiryu gets away. 2 free throws coming up here for Hiryu Okamoto. Oh, he's come up big here in the latter parts of this ball game. He's played much better than a lot of the guards sent in here. And he's on the floor instead of guys like Zen Endo. Well, they say this guy works so hard in practice, and it's starting to bear fruit. Okamoto, 28 years old, on the line for 2 free throws, and the 5'7" guard knocks the first one through, breaking this tie. Makes both. And now he'll be replaced. And here comes Zen Endo, as we mentioned. He normally is the finisher, but, well, Hiryu didn't hurt them. In fact, he helped them a lot. And he's now giving them a 2-point lead. Under 2 minutes to be played. These are the last 2 minutes. The Twilight Zone. Here we go. On the offense, Hirawa and company. What can the team captain draw up? Fukuzawa puts up a prayer. That's not going to drop, but a foul will be called. So 2 free throws coming up here for Kohei Fukuzawa. Watch it. He got inside, got fouled there by Endo. And Zen Endo's day is done. Sato's going to check in. Little taller. Sato's a veteran. 37 years old, standing 6'1" as compared to the 5'7" Hiryu Okamoto. The Okamoto has played so well here in the last 2 minutes. Interesting decision by Coach Fujitaka. Split on the line there for Fukuzawa. Will still give NIIGATA a 1-point lead. Tajima will check back in. Richard Glessman, gonna go with a veteran. In Tajima, who is 33 years old. Roscoe Allen will bring it down. NIIGATA in the penalty. Ibaraki with one more foul to give. Let's see if they use it wisely. Nomi on the outside, Allen to Kobe. Kobe now will bring it inside, almost lost it. Forced it up there, didn't work. That's a very bad foul from NIIGATA. That's going to mean free throws here. Jeff Ayers will pick up a cheap one. That'll be foul number 4. You should have just gone down and played defense. You're still up by 1. But with these 2 free throws, things could be tied or Ibaraki could be up by 1. That's when you've got to be very smart. Jeff Ayers, I think, only now realizing his team was in the penalty. You sprint down court and you play defense. Because with that foul, now we're tied at 74. Jeff must be kicking himself right now. But no time to feel sorry for yourself. Still time, and you're only going to be down by 1 if Jacobson makes this. He does. Some more substitutions. Silid Sinepao is going to check in. You might have wanted to have Jeff Ayers in there because Ayers actually can create his own shot. Nepawe is really an inside operator. But that's who Coach Hiraoka does and sends in. Let's see them run this play. 4 seconds is the shot clock. Allen for 3. That rattles out. Under a minute to be played here. A 1-point lead being protected by Ibaraki. They want to use some clock as well. And they'll go at the 10-second mark. Can they take advantage? Yes, they can. No, it's going to be a miss there by Jacobson. Looked like he was going to get the layup. And you don't have Jeff Ayers inside. Open 3, Sato. No. Jacobson with the board. They've got a foul. Do they realize it? Finally they do. Yuto Nomi is going to come up with a foul. Sato had a great shot to give his squad a 2-point lead. And now Yuto Nomi with that foul just has to extend this ball game. That was a big chance. And Hirao knew it. He just knew he had to get it past the half-court line. Now on the line for 2. Even if he makes 2 free throws though, still just a 1-possession ball game here for Ibaraki. If he makes this, definitely a timeout will be called by NIIGATA. If not, NIIGATA's going to get down court. And there's that timeout we were expecting from Coach Fujitaka Hiroka. Final 12.3 to go. Don't go away. We'll be back in just a bit. They go to Nepawe. Quite surprising. They don't have Jeff Ayers inside. He can hit a three. Paras for three for the tie. No! And that's going to be the ball game. They're going to foul. That's going to extend this game a little bit more. Jeff Ayers has not yet fouled out. He's a much better three-point shooter. You might have wanted to have more three-point shooters on the floor instead of an inside operator like Nepawe. Kobe Paras with a good look. Hits the back rim there. It's either that or they really just designed that play for Kobe or for Roscoe Allen and they wanted an offensive rebounder in Silid Sinepawe. That's the only logic I can think of. But now Tajima to give his team an insurmountable lead. That's it. This should be a one-ball game here for Ibaraki. They're going to continue their winning streak to 4. Now here, just to make sure. And the lead is at 5. Will they still call a timeout? Yes, they will. Last I checked, there was no 5-point play, but definitely Coach Fujitaka calling this one because he wants to score. Remember, this might go into a quotient. He just wants to make sure that they have a better quotient in this impending loss. Silid Sinepawe still inside. Did they go for a quick 2? Or did they go for a 3 here? Jeff Ayers still on the bench. They go to Nepawe. Nepawe puts up a 2-pointer and hits. And that is going to end scoring. That will end this ball game. It's a 3-point victory here for Ibaraki as they make it back-to-back this weekend, winning this one 79-76. Essentially a come-from-behind victory for the robots here today. They finished strong, and that's exactly what's needed. Looking at 7-point explosion here, +7 by Ibaraki in the fourth, 22-15, and that really aided their 79-76 victory. Yesterday's hero was Mark Trasolini with 18 points, 6 rebounds. Today, he would finish with just 1 point and 1 rebound. But a lot of heroes here for the squad of Coach Richard Glessman. You can look at Eric Jacobson with 21 points, 16 boards. Or you can actually also look for Keita Tsurumaki, who had 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Not to mention Chahale Tapscott with another double-double here. He had 12 points, 13 rebounds. Tapscott yesterday had 9 points, 11 boards. Here is Coach Richard.
Yeah, again, proud of our players. We didn't play our best game, but I just told the assistant coaches, it's a sign that, we're really getting better, that we were able to fight this one out and win.
本当に再度になりますが、選手を本当に誇りに思います。理想的ではない形では多々ありましたが、アシスタントコーチ陣ちょうど話していたのが、本当にいい兆候が見られる。引き続き戦い続けることで自分たちがより良くなっているということが見られていると思います。
This is our fourth game in a row that we've won, so we just got to keep getting better every day. When we're back to practicing Tuesday, we got to keep getting better. So next time you guys see us in Scuba next weekend or back in AD Mito in a couple weeks, we just keep getting better. And your support means the world to us, so we really, really appreciate it.
はい、本日で4連勝することができました。本当に日々成長、日々チームとしてより良くなるということが非常に重要だと思っています。次のホームゲームは筑波開催です。またAD 水戸にアダストリア水戸アリーナに戻ってくる時も皆さんにより良い姿を見せれるように頑張ってまいります。本当に皆さんの存在は大きいです。いつもありがとうございます。
Go, go, robots!
まずはリチャード・ブンスマンヘッドコーチ、ありがとうございました。さあ、それでは本日の MVP の発表です。本日の MVP は21得点16リバウンドを活躍、21番エリック・ジェイコブセン選手です。それではプレゼンター、本日の冠ゲームスポンサー、五十嵐創業株式会社を代表して総務部長綿引敦様です。まずは綿引様、ありがとうございました。大きな拍手をお送りください。
Yeah, that's 4 in a row. Like Coach said, you guys' support means the world to us, and it really helps us late game. So we really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next weekend. Thank you.
コーチが言ったように本当に皆さんの存在っていうのは多くの意味を持ちます。本当に引き続き応援のほどよろしくお願いします。また来週も会いましょ
う。はい、まずはですね、エリック・ジェイコブセン選手にお話をお伺いしました。そしてもう一人お話をお伺いしましょう。こちらもですね、12得点13リバウンド、11番チェハース・タプスコット選手です。
今日も本当にありがとうございました。
来週も応援ください。ありがとうございました。さあ改めて本日の MVP は21番エリック・ジェイコブセン選手に大きな拍手をお送りください。それではチームを代表しまして平尾敦信選手、我らの茨城コールをお願いします。皆さんとね勝利の喜びを分かち合うため会場の皆さんと一緒にパフォーマンスをしてもらいます。さあそれでは私がせーのと言ったらですね、ぜひ我らの茨城とポーズをとって。
And now we have the team captain of the robots, Atsunobu Hirao.
それではお願いします。せーの。
我らの茨城、ありがとうございます。
He's really just there for a cheer more than anything else. We heard from two of our top performers today. That was Jacobson and then Tapscott. 3-point victory here, and as Jacobson said a while ago, they're on a 4-game winning streak now. Things looking good as Ibaraki now improves to 11 victories against 28 defeats. Javi Gomez de Liano played a little bit here in the first half. Wasn't really able to contribute in those limited minutes, but little by little, with the playing time given to him, he's trying to build up confidence and also the confidence of Coach Richard Glessman in him. Before we go, we're going to have the highlights of the first 2 quarters and then the third and fourth. They will break things down with the numbers before we call it a weekend. The robots are saying thank you to their fans here, which is really customary after every ball game. The home squad interacts with the fans that have come over to support them. Looks like Daichi Taniguchi is okay. Not really hobbling there after going out with a collision he had with Jeff Ayers. Very nice gesture here by the players. And you can see the enthusiastic crowd here. They got to be happy. Their team on an upswing now with 4 straight wins. No signature there for Hirao. Sometimes we do that, sometimes we don't. But Hirao isn't going to be signing because he wasn't the best player of today anyhow. Now it looks like he's going to be asked to sign. Yes, he is our best player. Eric Jacobson. A 27-year-old, 6'10" player from the United States who played for Sendai last time. Congratulations to the Ibaraki Robots, winners here today. In fact, winners here this weekend. Yesterday, 74 to 54. Today, 79 to 76. Here are the highlights. Jeff Ayers is going to win this tip. And he's going to have the first basket. Hirao to the wing. Fukuzawa kisses it off the glass. Kobe up and through. Kobe would finish with a game-high 16 points to lead all scorers. Jacobson picked his spots properly. So did that man there, Tsurumaki. But they find Hirao open for this three. Things worked quite well in the first period for Coach Richard Glessman as his squad was up 13-10 at the break. You can see Hiryu knocking down that three. Can you imagine if he was in the ball game instead of Sato in the last couple of minutes? It might have been an open. He got the open three because Sato was open in the corner. Jacobson there with a putback. That's all hindsight now, of course. Nice spin there from Ikeda. The veteran came in, gave them good minutes. Here's Kobe. Coming off a timeout, attack strong. He attacked once again, this time splitting the double team, getting a three-point play opportunity. Jacobson with a big slam here. You've got to react to his outside shooting because he can hit it from there. But he can drive strong as well. Tap Scott. Tapping it through. Ikeda. Nomi and Zen Endo have done well. And they got a pretty good lead. And they built that lead to 38-29 at the halftime break. Third period, slightly better for Ibaraki as Fukuzawa hits. Before NIIGATA got off to another strong finish to the third. Roscoe Allen there with the left hand. This was when Ayers apologized because he didn't pick up the loose ball. And he fouled Tap Scott. Tap Scott got the three-point play and completed it. Open three there. Not a problem for Atsunobu Hirao and Keita Tsurumaki. Here's Hirao once again. And that time, it's Nishikawa on the other side. Kobe with a big slam here. That silenced the crowd for a little bit. But the third period would end with a 4-point advantage for NIIGATA at 61-57, which set up everything to be played for here. Tsurumaki left open, and he made the defense pay. Kobe inside with a left-handed shot. And then Hirao will go in all the way. Ayers there showing us his range. That's why I felt Ayers should have been in there, and at least in the final minute. Here's a nice stretch from Kobe. Hirao with the long two. Clearly his foot on the line. That'll give them a 3-point lead with 12 seconds remaining. Then you had Nepawe on the floor instead of Ayers. Kobe would miss. And that will seal the deal. Nepawe will end scoring and give the Robots a 3-point victory here today at the Adistria Mito Arena. As we show you the numbers here, total field goal shooting, Ibaraki actually shot 39% as compared to 43% for NIIGATA. And when you break it down, looking at the 2-point figures, NIIGATA shot 51% as compared to 43% for the winning team. There it is in your screens. But Ibaraki shot slightly better from 3. They had a lot of free throws, though. That is where they made their living here. 26 free throws given, making 23. On the other side, 10 out of 13 for NIIGATA. Turnovers, not really a factor. 8 for Ibaraki, 7 for NIIGATA. Plus 10, in fact, for NIIGATA for the points in the paint. And they also had plus 11 bench points. But looking at some more numbers, rebounding went Ibaraki's way, 43 to 38. But they lost the assist department. So more than anything else, it was the tremendous free throw shooting that helped Ibaraki win this ball game. They were led by the 21 points and 16 rebounds of Eric Jacobson, and Hirao came away with 7 assists. In a losing effort, Kobe Paras had 16 points, Silid Sinepawe had 10 rebounds, and Roscoe Allen led the assist department for NIIGATA with 6. If you're interested about more scoring, points-wise, Jacobson had 21, Tsurumaki had 15, and Hirao had 13. For the losers, Kobe had 16, as you saw, 13 for Jeff Ayers, and also 13 for Zen Endo. Ibaraki is going to take this one, and they improve to 11 victories against 28 defeats. NIIGATA falls further down in the standings with a 5-35 mark. That's going to do it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody from the B-League, thanks for joining us. Anthony Susaything. Please have a good week ahead. Till next time, take care. Good afternoon. God bless.